Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for Monday, November the 22nd. We'll also look at Ethereum as well. So with the crypto index here, the top 10 here, we are looking at wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 1 here, blue wave 2 here, and then looking for a move further to the upside. In this case, the market has pulled down to the 50% level. So that's promising. Bitcoin hasn't pulled down as much, and we'll check on that, but just as a general sort of thing here, as an A and a B and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here, then that's all pretty satisfactory at that point. So yeah, leaving that aside, the Ethereum here is in the same boat as well. So wave 1 here with an A wave, a B wave, and 1, ABC for 2, down for 3, an A and a B and a C here for wave 4, and down for wave 5. So this can be counted as an impulse wave to the upside here as a little wave 1. Is that the actual case though for that to be? I don't know. Can this get any bigger? Yes, of course it can. So we just need to go step by step. But it does appear that we've got 1 and 2 here, and 3 and 4 and 5 here, and then an A and a B and a C here. It's interesting with Bitcoin though, this little move here with Bitcoin, it moved above this high here. So to have an expanded flat in wave 2 is a little bit unusual. It's doable, but yeah, so in this instance we would be looking at a move back into this box here. So a bit more downside to come here for this if we just quickly look on a say 20 tick time frame. Let's just, so we could label this here just to run through this a little bit. So the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave down here, and then we'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do the trick for the time being. And we can look at this as 1 here, 2 here. That's probably okay. So we're just going to need some other little dudes here. So okay, so probably pretty close to the 3rd wave there, looking for a 4th wave, and then a 5th wave for the 3rd wave to be in play there, and then the 4th and then the 5th for the C. So somewhere down the 4150 area. Okay, so that will be the same with Bitcoin, no doubt, as well. Just double checking, that all looks pretty good. So wave 4 can go here. It may go over here. We may get some little move up there or something, but that's all cool. So wave 1, an A and a B and a C for wave 2. So that's how that would sort of all play out. So that's the crypto index. That will be the same here. And you can see with the crypto index here that this top here is below this top. But on Bitcoin, it's above that top. So it's sort of like, well, what's sort of going on there? Rightio, so we'll have a look at Bitcoin on the daily chart. So we're looking from wave 4 here as 1 and 2 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1 up there, then the A wave, the B wave and the C wave down to this point. We're not at the 50% or the 61.8%. So normally when that happens, there is space for a rally and then a move down again as well. So we could really only talk about being, you know, I won't go into the other bigger bearish pictures at the moment. We've looked at them last time, but we don't really need to concern ourselves with those unless the 50 becomes the resistance. Then we've got a larger wave 4 pattern happening at that point. but we'll just stay with the 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here for the moment. But it's twofold here. One is that the ABC can be finished at this point. The A wave, the B wave and the C wave for wave 2 is finished, but it hasn't pulled back down to where it should have pulled back down to. I don't know if that's a big deal. The crypto index pulled down to its 50. Let's just have a look at Ethereum as well. Ethereum's over here. Let me just get in a bit more. That's not going to be very helpful. Be easier for. The other thing too on the bearish note is that Ethereum is sitting on the 4,000 and we just expect to bounce off the 4. Do you know what I mean? That's all just normal stuff, you know. But Bitcoin, it's got the 60,000 as the retested resistance. Even in this case here, the 50-60% retracement level is further down here. So it is possible for the markets to move down further, by the way. They're okay there as a wave 2, but we would need to see that turn up from this box here, right? Even if it turned up from this box here, then we would still have a bit of an issue as well, because we haven't reached the 61.8%. We've reached the 50 at this end, but not the 61.8%. Not the end of the world, but they're just little things. So it is possible for this market to have this here as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave as a rally, and then have 5 waves down to this point, down into here somewhere, probably about there. So it is possible at this point. But one would say that if this market did move up here and it found support on the 4,500, then it's not coming back at that point. Then you know that you're on your way at that stage. But here we're still soaked up in a lot of risk, you know, and yeah, it's not easy. Do you buy or don't you buy, and all these sorts of things. You know, it's rarely comfortable to buy at the right time, so to speak. But for me, it doesn't really matter. I'll just buy anywhere, really. I mean, I'm just happy to have money in Bitcoin, you know. So hodling is a winning strategy. And the other winning strategy, of course, is technology always wins out in the end. So just hanging in there for that. But yeah, so can this be counted differently through here? I'd imagine so. But we've got like a little impulse wave to that point. So I think that's healthy. And then the ABC here for that. We'll move that out the way. And we'll move this one out of the way. And then we'll drill in here a little bit further. So yeah, at the moment, we've got the A, the B and the C for wave 2. And we could move up there, but we haven't really pulled back into the box here. We haven't really, in a way, you know, we don't need to, I guess, but all of this here, this is what it's testing, isn't it? It's testing the old high. This is all vibrating at the old high. That's all it is. And we just need to give it a bit of time. On the 4-hour chart, this is the pattern that we're looking for. Little wave 2's in here. So we've got 1 and 2 in here, 3 to here, an A and a B and a C for wave 4 here. You can also count that as a triangle pattern in there too that plays out quite nicely for this wave 4. But this particular habit here, when we've got wave 3 here, it's got the A, the B and the C here, that's a little habit that it's got at the moment because we've got it here. We've got the rise here, this and this. We've even got it in here where it made a little high here above that, but I'm just going to take it to that high because that would be in line with Ethereum and the other guys. So yeah, so this was the structure that we're originally looking for as 5 waves here, 3 waves here and 5 waves here. So the other way that this could be counted if we were going to drop down here further would be this structure here. So from the top here, we look at it as wave 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, and 5 here for the A wave, and then an A and a B and a C wave here for the B wave, and then 5 waves down for the C wave here. So I have to say, like, when I know something, I'll say, you know, I have a lot of confidence in it, and I feel like it's right. You know, I have confidence in that. But at this stage, with all of this, I don't have. I have a little bit of confidence, but I'm not sure about myself in this instance here. Like calling this in here, so we go to the 1 hour chart just to have a bit closer look at this here. So yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things here. So with wave 1 here, an A wave here, an A and a B and a C wave here for the B wave, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. I'm happy with all of that. I'm happy with all of this, really, but I just don't know if it's right, you know. I mean, even if this, I can count 5 waves from this low to that high there, right? And that's this other little, I think this is just part of an A and a B and a C wave here. But you know, if I looked at this as wave 1, for example, and wave 2 here, and then we take this here, not that one, it comes in at 38.2. So if we looked at this as wave 1 here with an ABC for 2 here and some sort of 3, 4 and 5 in here for the 5 waves down to make the third wave, so 1, 2, 3, back for 4 and down for 5. So that's also possible as well. That's why I've got the little wave 4 there, just sort of just thinking about it a bit, you know, just thinking about different things. So all I can say is let's just monitor it for a little while. This is the 61.8% here. If that's like seriously breached, then you know that, well, we're going to come down for another move, and then we're going to have an ABC back here, and then we're going to have another 5 down. Even if we come down to this little box here, like I did with Ethereum, we just counted down on the 20 tick chart. This will come down here. Even if we get another move up here, well, we can get a move to this point from that high to that low. That's this one here. So it's possible. I think that if we do push up above here, we're kind of on our way, but I really can't confirm it until we're back on the 65 at that point. So it's a little bit of a rock and a hard place, all this. I know there's good volume at 56. You can see that in the volume profile. And WD Gann, he always used to buy on when the market reversed back into 56. It was just his number. I know I still can't work it out why it is so. But I did understand how he trades. Not so much with astrology and all the rest of it, but in a very practical way. That's where the robo method came from. He just used it as the weekly robo method, which I just called it the robo method, but I got it from pulling all these trades apart from Chrysler. So anyway, that's another story. But anyway, let's just see how we go here. You know, last time we spoke, we were looking for a low to come in on 56. So we've got that. We do have a bit of an impulse wave up here. It could be counted differently, but it counts nicely 5 waves to there. So an A and a B and a C. Let's just see if we get this here. And then we've got to see about that. We can also look at this, copy this here with a bit of confidence, Pete, and put that in there as wave 1. I just don't know if that's the case, though. Do you know what I mean? But we'll play it out. That's what we're playing. We're playing to win. So put that there, but I'll put that there, and we'll put that over there, and we'll put that here, and let's just see if we if we can move up from that from that point. So yeah, there we go. Let's see how this plays out. I think the stochastics were looking quite good on the daily chart for these cryptos. Yeah. I don't really use them as buying and selling indicators. I just use them for the speed in which they travel. But you would have to say that, you know, that's looking pretty good down here, isn't it? Do you know? So what we'll do when this, let's just say that we've got that little move up there. Let's just say it could be wave 1 or wave A, and then back for wave 2 or wave B, and then when it goes up for wave 3 or C, we'll see how quickly this moves here. You know, if it's going to be corrective as a B wave up here, then this is going to move quite quickly back up. So we'll just see. We'll see. We'll just muck around with it. Yeah, I mean, should you be buying or not? I don't know. I mean, I bought $5,000 on Thursday or Friday, and I want to get in some more. If it does come down to the 50, I'll buy more. If it goes up, I'll buy more. I just don't want to buy at the same price. That's all. Yeah, but I mean, I've been buying for ages in all of this, so. So I've got positions all through. So all these little blue dudes here, which are started at 10,000, that they all could be all those orders will be under 10,000, I guess, 10,000 or under. But you can see that I've just got positions everywhere. So, you know, it doesn't really matter for me. So don't do what I do. I mean, dollar cost average, sure, but don't sort of follow me. This little dollar sign's over here somewhere. Should be over there. So yeah, I've got my positions everywhere, and I'm accumulating here. You know, so no matter what happens for me, you know, I don't care if the market comes. Well, it'd be nice. I'd rather it go to 100,000 rather than 30,000. Don't get me wrong, but it does give me a chance to continue to build. You know, because we know that it's bullish. But we'll see. Alrighty, cheers.